Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on? Just the best of Sammy Professor Parlay coming to you. Looks like it's going to be a solo show. I do have a video from Poolside Pat. PDK may jump in from his car. Not sure. I know he's got bowling tonight, so he couldn't join, but he may jump in. Sometimes he surprises us. But other than that, it's just going to be me. Yesterday for me was a lot of bad beats. Missed the hit parlay. We hit the first two legs. Then Freddie Freeman last night somehow could not get a hit, even though he's been getting hits in every game until last night. The strikeout parlay was killed early on by a pitcher that got pulled early. And then I had my last call, which was plus 600, which lost because Dylan Cease only got 7 Ks, which never happens. Sean Burke was on with all we were going to worry about. He got 8 Ks. Dylan Cease didn't. So it was a lot of bad beats for me yesterday. But that's okay. We're going to bounce back today. But first, I'm going to jump in to the thing that keeps us from getting sued, which is the disclaimer. Number one, we're not professional gamblers. This show is for fun entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only gamble what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers, but we do every bet that we put on this show. Therefore, we do all the research to try to, because we want to win for ourselves, so we try to get the best bets out to you as possible. Please be gamble responsible by setting a limit. Stay within your limit. If you do that, you will be fine. Also, gambling can be addictive. So if you do find yourself needing help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. They will get you the help you need. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. What's going on, NXT? We are affiliated with Nevin Eyewear. They are amazing. They're polarized. If you lose them, damage them, replace them, you can fill out a claim form and you'll get them replaced for free. If you click on our link in our link tree, you will get 30% off, or buy one, get two free. If you're going to get prescription pair, I suggest you use that 30% off because it'll save you the most money. If you're getting a regular pair, then use the buy one, get two free, where you'll get 3 pair for less than $90. Either way, you're going to get free shipping for all things over $50, so it'll be free shipping. And they, like I said, they are polarized. You can get them replaced if you lose them, scratch them, damage them. They're stolen, something like that. So it is risk free in that regard. So click on our link, get the discount, let them know we sent you. We love them. Never odd or even. It is Nevin Eyewear. Moving on to our next sponsor, which is not a sports book, but it's very much like a sports book. It is Playvo, formerly known as Player Profit. Essentially, the way Playvo works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on which bankroll you want to go for. If you use the code JTBS, you will get 10% off any and all packages, no matter how many times you buy it, no matter how much they cost, you will get 10% off. So if you buy that $30 package, you'll get it for $27. You get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Essentially, the way it works is you have to complete 2 challenges. Challenge 1, get to 10% profit before 10% losses. Challenge 2, get to 15% profit before getting 10% losses. If you complete those 2 challenges, you move on to the funded stage where you can cash out a percentage of the profit up to that point and going forward. If you don't like the 2 challenge system, there is a 1 challenge system called the Blitz package, which is basically a 1 challenge system where you have to get to 25% profit before getting 10% losses. Same bankroll, same $1,000 bankroll. And it's a good way to try to turn a small bankroll into a large bankroll. It's not easy to complete these process, but it shouldn't be easy to try to turn $30 into a possibility of having $1,000 bankroll to bet with. So if you're looking for a best bet today, what I'm going with is Wilyer Abreu, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's been on absolute fire since the All-Star break. I think since All-Star break, he's got like 10 home runs. He's hit 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs in 6 of his last 8. He's got 5 home runs in his last 9 games. Like 2+ hits and runs and RBIs has been almost automatic. He's been on a tear. His second half, I think he's already hit as many or almost as many home runs as he did in all of the first half, and it's only been a couple weeks. So I'm really going to ride this hot streak with Abreu, and hopefully we can get him at 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. And you're getting it right around even money at -104. So I really like the best bet today. FedEx Swingers, okay. I'm here for whatever that is. Catch. Moving on. The performance double of the day. PD King isn't here. I did this off the sheet, but then you're going to see Poolside made this bet on his sheet. So I figured since we both did it, I made it our PD of the day. Tyler Mahle, 5+ strikeouts, and the Braves money line at +128. Mahle's got it has 9 strikeouts in back-to-back games. His only game with the Braves, he had 9 strikeouts. He's got almost a 30% strikeout rate against the Mets, and the Braves are on a roll. They're one of the best teams and has one of the best records in all of baseball. I think they're either second or third. I'm not sure as of right now, but I think they're second. And in a record, it could be third. But you know, with him on the mound against the Mets, who they should beat. As long as the offense shows up, they should get the win. We got this at +128. So that is the performance double of the day. Poolside Pat may have some more to say on that when I play his video later. But we both bet it, so I figured that we might as well throw it up as the PD of the day. Moving on to his marquee matchup, he's got Bryce Miller and Taj Bradley at +251. I'm a little worried about Bryce Miller. Let me look. I did some research on him earlier and chose not to take him. But I know at one point he was doing very well with strikeouts, but lately, so his last 3 starts, he's gone 5-3-0. Before that, he was automatic. After he was 6-9, 7-7, 11, 8. But his last 3 to 4 starts have not gone well. He is going against the Yankee. Is it the Yankee? I believe, yeah. He's going against the Yankees. He's got 8 strikeouts and 25 at bats. So that's what he's at, about a 30% strikeout rate, but it's a very small sample size. Taj Bradley, I believe, has been hitting this pretty regularly. I really didn't even look into him today, to be completely honest with you, because he's not somebody that I typically bet. But let me just take a look. So he did get 6 Ks in his last start, and he's hit it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 9. So Taj Bradley's probably not the one you got to worry about here. If you get Bryce Miller to 6 Ks, I think you hit this at +251. And Poolside Pat will probably have a little bit more to say than I do, but I was just trying to give you a kind of quick breakdown. Freeman, I like Freeman. Unfortunately, he cost me yesterday, so hopefully it won't be 2 days in a row he cost us. But we will definitely lock in Freeman today. Speaking of that game, I am going with, for the long ball, we're going Shohei Ohtani today. It's been like 5 or 6 games since he hit one. He had 2 home runs about 6-7 games ago. He's been in a little bit of a slump lately, but today is a bullpen day for the Royals, and they have the second worst bullpen in form of earned run average in all of Major League Baseball. Their earned run average is over 5. So I feel like the Dodgers batters should definitely have some runs put on the board, and I think Shohei can go deep. That may also help with the 2 hits, runs, and RBIs for Freeman as well when we go do that bet. I got you, Poolside, no problem. So I really like Shohei. There wasn't a lot of people for home runs today jumping off the page to me. There was a few guys here, and there was some guys early that have already played. In the late slate, because of this bullpen game and the fact that Shohei hasn't hit one in about 6 or 7 games, I think that is a good spot for Shohei. And because he hasn't hit one in like 6 or 7 games, you're getting this at almost 3-1, which you usually don't get for Shohei. So because this number is where it's at, I know they're going against a bad bullpen. I think Shohei goes deep. So give me Shohei for the long ball today at +290. Moving on, I'm not sure. It might just be tabletops coming. Oh no, sorry, forgot. Oh, forgot about the 750 club. We're gonna go with Jose Ramirez, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs to start. He is 6 for 15 with 3 extra base hits and a home run versus Valdez. Jack Caglione, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. He's on a 10-game hitting streak. He has 27 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 10 games. Friends, I put Francisco Lindor. 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. I've been on him every day against the Braves. He just hits the Braves well. Now, Molly or whatever, he does not have a lot of at-bats against him, so there's not a lot of history there. But historically, he hits the Braves well. He's also on a 6-game hitting streak. He does have 19 hits, runs, and RBIs over those 6 games. And then lastly, Ben Rice to get a hit. He's been a little bit up and down lately. He was on fire to start the season. Lately, he's been a little bit up and down. He's been a mini slump, but I think today he's going to be able to at least get us a hit. And I needed something to get this over the mark of 750 because when I bet the first 3, it was like right around plus 680 or 700. And when I had to pick a hit guy to get a hit, he's the one that kind of jumped off the page because he's just been, he was so good for the whole first half. It feels like he's got to break out of this like on again, off again slump that he's in, and the Yankees are going to need it because they're struggling without Judge and Ben Rice performing on a regular basis. But we got that at plus 862 today. Hopefully we hit that and we'll get back to the green. We've hit one this month. Unfortunately, the one we hit, somebody got voided, so it went from 750 to plus 500. But we did hit the one this month, so it's the only reason we're not down more. If we get another one, we'll get close to the green. But that is the 750 club today. Jose Ramirez, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. Jack Caglione, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. Francisco Lindor, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs, and then Ben Rice to get a hit at plus 862. Sorry. Moving on to pool sides. Let's go ahead and get his video up real quick.
What's up, Best Up Nation? It's your boy, Poolside Duke Slips Pat here with a video real quick, hoping that the professor can help me out with some of these stats if he can. If not, either way, we're hoping the good times keep rolling. Not quite on the left side, but I am right there, doing well off of the sheet as well. But on the sheet, certainly taking a little bit more conservative route has been helping, and we're going to keep trying. Hopefully these are the hot tips to help you rest up. So here we go. The Cardinals already played. Big series win against the Phillies. Hard-fought series. My marquee matchup, a tough one. It is a split game. It's 2 separate games. Taj Bradley and Bryce Miller, 6+ Ks. It's going to be a fight. I know that to be sure. Bradley, 7 in his last start. I forgot to bring up Bryce Miller's stats. Don't have that in front of me. I'm rushing. I got to get back to work. But I do know that they're both capable of the 6Ks, and it was the only one. Kind of slim pickings. Help me out. I would love to. Hopefully I'll be listening or watching the show. I'll fast forward through this. No, I'm just kidding. But either way, maybe there is a different one out there, but that's what I have today. I have a little strikeout parlay. Bradley down to 5 strikeouts, Ranger Suarez 4 strikeouts, and Zach Thornton 3 strikeouts. Then I have a couple performance doubles that have been, both of those, the strikeout parlays and performance doubles have been good for me. Recently, Taylor Mall, not sure how to pronounce his name, 5+ Ks and Braves money line. And then Eric Lauer, 4+ Ks and Dodgers money line. And then my home run is going to be JJ Bleday. He has like 15 at-bats, I believe, but a home run in his game. Just one, so not too many bets. Again, did this pretty quick. Hopefully, Professor, maybe you can provide some more stats for me. Hopefully, it's a good show. I will see hopefully everybody tomorrow. I hope, that'll do it for the Duke. Everybody stay amazing, stay handsome, and stay beautiful. I'll see you later.
There you have that. Was Poolside Pat. So Taj Bradley, Bryce Miller, we already talked about it, plus 251. He also has a parlay of Bradley, Ranger Suarez and Zach Thornton. Ironically, I have Zach Thornton and Ranger Suarez for those exact strikeouts, so I will talk about that more when I get to my tabletop. And we already talked about Taj Bradley, Tyler Miley, and for 5+ Ks and Braves money line. We talked about Eric Lauer. I do like the Dodgers money line today for sure. Let's see. Let's check out Eric Lauer. Already talked about the Dodgers are going against the bullpen of the Royals, so I think that they definitely get the win today. Eric Lauer is his last outing was not very good. He got roughed up by the Cubs, but before that he was pretty consistent. 6 innings, 5 innings. He gave up no runs against Seattle. Then he gave up a couple runs against Phillies in Colorado. Same thing against the Athletics. So he had about 4 or 5 starts before he got roughed up by the Cubs in the last start. And his 4 Ks, he hit it in his 2 of his last 3. He's kind of up and down, to be completely honest with you. So there's no guarantee he gets there. The Royals are not known for being they're known for striking out kind of mid of the pack. So it is possible he gets there, but the 4 strikeouts is probably what I worry about the most. And then he has JJ Bleday to go deep today. I know it's Chicks Picks Jen's one of her favorite bets to make is JJ Bleday to hit a home run. Let me see if there's any kind of previous stats here for JJ Bleday on my site that I usually use. Sorry, 1 second. All right, so he is 3 for 15 with a home run versus Luis Castillo. So he does have a little bit of history against him. He does have a home run against him. So 3 plus 333 is not too bad. But that is Poolside Pat's bets. And like I said, I will get to the other 2 strikeouts when I get to mine because I have them as well. But I'm going to move on to my tabletop. My strikeout parlay is also Zach Thornton, 3+ strikeouts. He has got 3+ strikeouts in 5 of his last 7. He struck the Braves out 5 times on 7/27. So I really like him to get to 3. Ranger Suarez, 4+ strikeouts. He's hit 4+ in 9 of his last 11. He has 17 strikeouts and 56 at bats versus this lineup, which is a 30% strikeout rate. And then Tyler Miley for 5+ strikeouts at +200. For my ladder parlay, he's also averaging 20. He's got a 28.9% strikeout rate versus this Mets lineup. Got that at exactly +200 on the dot. And then parlay 2 is my hit parlay. I've got Javier Sanoa. It's been a while since I've used him, but he's been good all year to get a hit. He's on a 7-game hitting streak, and he's got also hit in 9 of his last 10. Kevin McGonigal, 1+ hit. I have a love-hate relationship with these next 2 guys. I've hit with them, and they've also killed me. So we're going to give them a try today. They are on a 5-game hitting streak. They do have 9 hits over the last 5 games. And then lastly, Brandon Nimmo, 1+ hit. He is on a 7-game hitting streak with 12 hits over those 7 games. And I got that at +195. And as always, I keep Wilyer Abreu, the best bet on my tabletop as well. And my only last call, I got a no runs first innings parlay. Is 3 games: Guardians, Tigers, no runs first innings; Mariners, Yankees, no runs first inning; and Red Sox, Blue Jays, no runs first innings. Basically, all 3 of these games were the best pitching matchups, with the lowest scoring I think is going to happen in these games. I'm taking all for no run first inning at +451. Poolside Pat has Ivan Herrera home run at +940, and he has Pete Alonso and Herrera at +4,825. You can ignore PD Kings because that was from yesterday, and we didn't take that off, and that was also from yesterday for Jens. Those didn't get taken off. Before we get into our final parlay that we always put together, I'm going to run through it one more time because we did this kind of quick. Since it's just me and we just had the short video from Poolside Pat. Our best bet, Wilyer Abreu, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs at -104. We've got our PD of the day is Miley, 5+ Ks, and the Braves money line at +128. The marquee matchup, Bryce Miller and Taj Bradley, both for 6+ strikeouts at +251. Our long ball of the day for me is Shohei Ohtani at +290. The 750 club is Jose Ramirez, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Jack Caglione, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Francisco Lindor, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and Ben Rice to get a hit at +862. Then we've got the marquee matchup. Plus, we have a strikeout ladder of Zach Thornton at 3Ks, Ranger Suarez at 4Ks, Taj Bradley at 5Ks at plus 164, Tyler Mahle at 5+ strikeouts and Braves money line at plus 128, Eric Lauer 4+ strikeouts and Dodgers money line at plus 104, and JJ Bleday at plus 333 to hit a home run. Then my last call is, or not my last call, but my parlay is that strikeout parlay is Zach Thornton 3+ strikeouts, Ranger Suarez 4+ strikeouts, Tyler Mahle 5+ strikeouts at plus 200, and then Javier Sanoa, Kevin McGonigal, and Brandon Nimmo all to get it hit at plus 195. So we've got Rangers for our last call that we're doing. We've got the Freddie Freeman 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. We've got Ranger Suarez from Poolside at 4+ Ks is his. And I did just see this. I'll talk about this after we do that. I do like that, and I will run that by Chicks Picks Jen because she usually is the one that we talk to for golf. Let's see. So what is the one that I want to add on here? Let me go with I'm going to go with 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs for Ronald Acuna Jr. And we need one more decent one. Let's see. Catch 2.1 NXT. Either one of you have a bet to add to this last call that you like outside of the Freddie Freeman and the Suarez 4+ Ks that I already put on here. If not, I will go and find another one. Let's see. Let's go with, you know what? PCA has been on a tear. Let's go ahead and add him for 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs as well. All right, it's a little bit smaller one than normal, but we're going to go with this because we want to hit it. And PD King did his solo the other day, and that one hit around 600. This was plus 551. So we've got Freddie Freeman 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Ronald Acuna Jr. 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Pete Crow Armstrong 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and then Ranger Suarez for 4+ strikeouts at plus 551. Let me go ahead and type that up into the chat so y'all can all see that. And then Freddie Freeman 2+. Ronald Acuna and PCA. Yeah, we will definitely go bigger tomorrow. Since it's a solo show and it's a kind of a small slate today, we're going to stick with the 550, but we definitely will have to go bigger tomorrow. But we got Ranger Suarez, 4+ strikeouts, Freddie Freeman, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs, Ronald Acuna, 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs, and PCA for 2+ hits, runs, RBIs at plus 551. We're going with some hot bats, and then the one, Suarez should get to 4Ks. He should always get to 4Ks. Obviously he has bad games just like everybody else, but 9 times out of 10 he's getting 4Ks. That is not typically an issue. So hopefully that these guys can come through and do what they've been doing. But I do really like this one at plus 551, and if we hit it, that'll be the second one, in our last 3 bets. So I love that. Wednesday, so you've got, I like Ohtani. Spencer Jones has been kind of wild. Acuna, I like. CJ Abrams, okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bet that too. So that one's going to be, that's a much bigger one. If you want to forget that dime, that one's right there. Let me put it together and I'll tell you what the odds are. I really like Spencer Jones. He's been very good as of late. All right, Ohtani. Spencer Jones. Acuna. And then CJ Abrams. All right. And that is... This is plus 54,022. So $1 will win you $541.22. So that is definitely a forget that dime bet. If I ever saw one, but if we hit it, it's going to be amazing. So that is your long shot of the day. And then again, this is our last call here. Suarez 4Ks, Freddie Freeman, 2+ hits run RBIs, Ronald Acuna Jr., 2+ hits runs RBIs, and PCA 2+ hits runs RBIs. That will do it for us today. There will definitely be a show tomorrow, probably around the same time. I do have bowling tomorrow, so I'll probably jump on if I can from the car. If not, I'll have a video, but I should be joining us. I'll definitely have some bets coming your way tomorrow. So hopefully we can hit these and we'll have a lot more money to bet for tomorrow. I appreciate everybody tuning in, all 32 of you, for the solo show today. Hopefully we get a lot more of us on the show for tomorrow. But as always, these were the hot tips for your best slips. Chase that bag responsibly. I appreciate all of you in the chat, Catch and NXT, and I will play you.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.